What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to spooky season. You know what I'm saying? This is like the fourth review of spooky season. We're gonna be talking about You're Next. I'd never seen this movie before. Honestly, it had been on my watch list for a while because I'm a huge fan of The Strangers. I thought that's one of the best like home invasion horror thriller movies in the past like couple decades. So I was super excited because it was giving The Strangers for sure. Like home invasion. Only difference really is like there's more of a family aspect and like a betrayal aspect and more of like a what's it called, some pageantry, you know what I'm saying, with like the masks and shit like that. Obviously I'm gonna get into some minor spoilers here, but I'm not gonna be giving a whole play-by-play. So if you haven't seen the movie, just so you know, there are gonna be some spoilers. I do think you guys should go check this out, go watch it, but I'm gonna be talking about some spoilers in this review. Anyway, wanted to get into it, man. Like I said, I've always wanted to see this movie. It's always been on my watch list, but low-key, my friends came and visited me in my new apartment, and we were just trying to watch like some horror movies, you know what I'm saying, get into spooky season. And honestly, we were like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna put this in the video, but I was like, it should be a horror movie with some titties in there, you know what I'm saying? Let's try and see some titties real quick. So, turned out that You're Next met the criteria, but honestly, completely blew out my expectations. I knew that it was gonna be good. I wasn't expecting it to be as interesting as it was. It's definitely a deeper dive than I thought we were gonna get. I thought it was gonna be like The Strangers, specifically, where it's mostly centered around the home invasion, but I feel like with this one, there are a lot of twists and there are a lot of reasons behind the invasion, working parts, you know what I'm saying? A little twist towards the end that you're like, oh, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really liked that. I thought that was super cool. I thought the acting was pretty good. Like, it was decent. Like I said, this is kind of like a family drama-ish without getting too into spoilers. So there were like some characters that I thought were better acted out than others. There were some characters I thought were terrible. Terrible. Like I'm not gonna name names, but some of the actors in this movie should not quit their day job. I'm just saying that. But besides that, I thought that the pacing was pretty good, besides like some slow parts in the beginning kind of setting up, but it does kind of get into the action super quick, so I appreciate that. There is some moments towards the end where I was kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We could have skipped over this, or this could have been completely left out of the movie, if I'm being completely honest. But it's a good thriller. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like an hour and 40 minutes, something like that, around there. And I think that if you can get past the beginning, there is a nice payoff that I kind of saw coming. If you're not as dumb as me, you'll probably see it coming from a mile away. But I did appreciate the twist towards the end. I appreciated how they weren't going like a super predictable route. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's a lot of movies, specifically the one that really gets me is Cabin in the Woods. I've changed my mind on it since then, but there is that one part in the beginning of Cabin in the Woods. I'm not going to get too into it because I do want to talk about that movie too this year. But there's that part that kind of alludes to it being a simulation before you know that it's a simulation. And I've always felt maybe if they didn't include that, the payoff would be a little crazier towards the end. And there is a part like that in You're Next. And I'm kind of like, could have had a better payoff if we waited a little longer. But you know what I'm saying? I understand a lot of directors don't have patience with their audience, don't have faith in their audience to catch on or do whatever. Like, I understand. But as far as like a good thriller, like invite your friends over, smoke some weed, like put this on and just like enjoy your time, like I think it's good. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't use number reviews for movies, so I guess like if I'd give it like a 3 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? 7 out of 10, 3 out of 5. Interchangeable ratings. You feel me? But I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't like it as much as The Strangers. I feel like The Strangers instilled more of that fear of like a home invasion actually happening to you, especially that one specific line in The Strangers where she's like, why are you doing this? And she's like, because you were home. Like, there's really no reason behind them doing it besides the fact that they were home. With this, there's a whole elaborate thing going on, you know what I'm saying? I really don't want to get into spoilers, even though I think this movie came out like 10 years ago or something crazy like that. It's an old ass movie, but let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Obviously, I'm going to be coming out with a lot of more horror movie reviews, some thriller reviews. I want to get this one out there because I know there's been a lot of album reviews, and I want to break up the monotony. There's a lot going on right now, y'all. I want to review some games maybe too, you know what I'm saying? Kind of branch out a little bit, but as far as today, that's all I got for you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss anything in spooky season. So I'm going to be uploading a lot of horror movie reviews and some other shit sprinkled in there too. So I'm just saying, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Your next spooky season. You know what I'm saying? Peace.